Welcome back, team, and welcome to today's daily movement. Hope you're ready to get your body and your mind ready for the day ahead. Now, what you're going to need, as always, for this session is just a mat to lay down on, or just somewhere comfortable to lay or sit down. So let's come down onto our mats to start off. And all we're going to do from here, as always, just feet nice and grounded, both shoulder blades down on the floor. You can place your hands onto your stomach and just start to take some deep cleansing breaths. So you're breathing deep in from within the belly and a deep exhale. Good. Still breathing in from the belly and forcefully exhale. What we should feel here with both fingertips together to start. As we breathe in, our fingertips should come away from each other. And as we exhale, fingertips back, touching together. Now, keeping that breathing routine, what you need to do is just start to become a little bit more aware of your lower half now, a little bit more aware of the feet, and just start to drop the knees over to one side and the knees over to the other side. If you're doing this first thing in the morning, it's going to feel great. Going to feel a little bit of self-massage coming into the lower part of the back, and also just as we rotate through, a little bit of stretch coming into the hips and into the sides of the lower back as well. So just keep maintaining that breathing routine. Good work, and just keep shifting from side to side. Good work. When you feel good with that, just bring both knees up to the chest and give the knees a big squeeze. And then just start to give a little bit of kind of rocking backwards and forwards. So we're just rocking, and again, just applying a little bit of self-massage into the lower half of our back. Keep bringing those knees up towards the chest. And when you feel ready, bring yourself all the way up into a seated position. Now we're going to do a little bit of work from this seated position actually. And what I was thinking about doing today is working a little bit on our posture. So if you can't get into a seated position like this, just do whatever you can do to get near to this position, okay? And just starting from here, all I want you to do is just let your upper body become really, really heavy and rounded. You see that I'm just going to round over and just let your head become very, very heavy. And I want you to then go and do the opposite. I really want you to go from kind of vertebrae to vertebrae, all the way from the lower half of the back, bring all the way up, back, and pull the shoulder blades back and together. From here, let your head float, just tilt from side to side, full deep breath in, and as you exhale, let yourself fold over. One more of these, take a full deep breath in, full deep breath out. And then as you inhale, just start to extend all the way up and let the head float. Good. Now from here, what we're going to do, if you can get into this position, great. If not, don't worry. Just paddle the feet out slightly, and we'll just see if you can get your legs out ahead of you. Now from here, we're going to do the exact same as what we've just done, but now we're going to start to get the arms involved as well. We're just going to start to work from rounding across the shoulders and straightening up from the back. So you're going to feel like you can, if you release all of your tension, you can just relax off. Your knees will probably come away from the mat, and this is our relaxed position. If we create a little bit of tension and a bit of stability, we can push the legs into the ground, lift up from the lower part of the back, lift the head up, shoulder blades back and together, and raise into this position. So I want you to think with your arms out that as you slouch and reach forward, you feel a stretch come all the way across the lower half and upper half of your back, and then come all the way back into position and reset the shoulders into a nice position here. So I've just straightened all the way from the bottom half of my back up to the shoulders, and then I can just relax fully again and fold over. Take a full deep breath in and straighten. Down and relax. Good work. One more of these. All the way up and straighten. All the way down and relax. Good work. Now we're going to feel like you might get a little bit tight in the hip flexor here. So we're going to do a little bit of work on there. Now we're going to spin all the way around onto our knees. Take a seated rest in this position here. I like spending a lot of time here. You'll notice that with most of these daily routines, I end up at some point getting into this position. It's a great position to get used to being in. Good, and then from here, all we're going to do is take 1 foot forward and come into what would be known as our typical kind of ultimate stretch or low lunge position. So I've got one leg back, one leg forward. I've got left leg forward for me, right arm down. And all I'm going to do is place my left hand on my left foot just to keep this foot kind of planted to the floor. Now from here, I'm just going to walk the right knee back a little bit further till I get a really good stretch coming to this right side. And from here, keeping my chest up nice and tall, I'm just going to rock forward and back in this position. I'm kind of just creating little moon shapes with my left leg as I just kind of touch in and out of this stretch. I like constant movement here. A lot of constant movement, like the birds that are like chilling out and the flowers behind me here. Always keeping me company for my morning routine. Probably hungry, like me. Good, just keep moving. I really want you to also think about working with the glutes as well. So I really want to give both glutes a big squeeze. And then relax both glutes off. Keep moving. And just go through that routine again. Squeeze both glutes. And relax them off. And one more there. Give both glutes a big squeeze. And relax it off. Good work. Let's swap sides. Take the left leg back, right leg forward. Exactly the same routine here. Take that left leg back a little bit further. Really feel this separation between the knees. And just start rocking forward and back. So I'm almost creating a moon shape. I'm almost kind of like touching forward, round, down and up. Forward, round, down and up. That's kind of the movement I'm looking at with this front hip. And as I do that, as I mobilize this front hip, I get some working out back hip done in the hip flexor as well. Just working around in that position, constant movement, and don't forget to breathe. The reason I say that is because I'd forgotten to breathe. Just touching forward and back. As we're working through this, give both glutes a big squeeze and relax them. Again, give both glutes a squeeze and relax them. Good work. And one more time, both glutes squeezed and relax. Good work. Let's come round now. I want to face you guys. I'm going to drop into our deep squat. So all I want you to do first is let your heels come off the ground and just come up into what feels like a comfortable deep squat for you. So let both heels come off the ground if that feels more comfortable. What I prefer is you to keep some good spine integrity. And what I mean by that, just as you guys are staying there, if I immediately try and force my heels to the ground, I might end up in this kind of rounded position here, which is no good. I'd rather you be on your heels, but be more athletic in this position. Okay, so always ready. You can be able to rotate, throw and catch. And I don't care if you can't get your heels on the ground at this point. We're thinking more about the hips and thinking more about maintaining this position. As you get more mobile, eventually you'll be able to get the heels to the ground and stay in this position. But for now, let the heels come up and just be nice and active in that position, okay? So just from there, just being nice and active, bouncing around, should be able to stay nice and upright with our chest open, should be able to full kind of breathe to at least 90% of our capacity. And we're just rolling around on the ankles, rolling around on the hips. I'm just getting some good movement done here. So what we can also do is get the hands involved as well if you want. So you can touch the hands to the floor, open up, and just start to roll around. I really want you guys to start getting comfortable in this low squat position, okay? Whatever feels more comfortable for you. If you like to roll one leg forward and be down here, great. If you like being here, great. If you want one leg out, no problem. However you want to do it, just do it, but just feel comfortable playing in these positions. So however you want to play, follow me if you want. If you want to stay in a deep squat, you can. But really just building up a little bit of time, working in these deep positions. So if you're still here, that's great. Just working it around. Whatever you want to do in this deep squat, if you want to just stay in your deep squat, that's also fine. If you want to roll from side to side, give me 10, 20 seconds more here. Good, 5 more seconds, you guys are doing great. And take a rest there. Bring both feet back in, let yourself stand up and just let yourself be heavy. That's gonna feel great now. I think the dog has seen the birds behind me, so now the dog is also going crazy. It's all part of the morning fun. So just letting yourself be nice and heavy, upper body heavy, and then all we can start to do from here is just straighten the legs and relax them. Do that again, straighten the legs and relax them. It's called a hamstring flossing. Again, straighten the legs and relax them. And one more time, straighten the legs and relax them. Great work. Now from here, with the legs slightly bent, so slight bend in the legs, all you need to do is just feel like you're shifting your weight all the way over to one side. So I'm shifting to my right, and then I'm just going to shift to my left. Shift to my right again, and then to the left. 2 more of these. Shift to the right, heavy with the upper body, shift to the left, and 1 more to the right, and that's good work. Now from this heavy position, all we're going to do is going to take it up slowly from the bottom of the back all the way up and end in a standing position. Shake the neck off, shake the shoulders off, and just like that, guys, time flies. Fantastic work. Really, really well done. Hopefully you're ready to go and attack the day. I'll see you guys